John straight up break dancing on camera and shit.
That's gonna be my Deb. That's gonna be my throwback shirt Thursday.
It says Zoom has detected the problem with my audio and must restart.
What?
All right, so sign out, sign back in.
Yeah, leave it out, come back in.
Yeah, that's gonna be my throwback Thursday.
Can you sing it for us one more time?
Huh?
Can you sing it for us one more time? And then we could make it your throwback Thursday?
No.
Why not? Why you saying?
You lost the moment.
He gets so sassy, dude. No.
The moment we lost.
And that's the face he made too, Ed, when he said, no.
No. No.
What
I'm a
face
Sag.
did I make?
No.
Yeah,
I'm a
my
Scorpio.
face is not even in the camera. So
Well, we know, but the way in the mannerism,
Yeah, we could just see it.
Huh? Okay.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
All right, boom.
I got it.
3, 2, 1, you two losers. Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars podcast, season 3, episode 17. Look at us.
I missed out on the opportunity last week's episode because last week's episode was 316. Missed out on the opportunity.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Damn,
Missed out on opportunity.
John, damn.
When I was watching it. I really realized when I was watching the episode, I was like, "Oh shit, 316."
Man, that was an opportunity there, John. Come on, bro. You gotta be on top of this stuff.
I ain't cash it. You know, it's one of those things, like one of those things we all know, but when it's like in your face, it's like it hits you like, oh, right. It's so cold. But that's how.
Hindsight is 2020, as they say.
Well, if you didn't see episode 316, our Stone Cold episode, make sure you check that out. Link will be here as well. But this is 317. This is the Diamond Dallas Page episode. But welcome to this episode, man. As you can see, it is a fatal four-way, like it was last week. We got our host with the most, Eddie Porchata here, back, Jets rapping.
Right.
Kev Jet is not here. Kev, although
Probably
we got the Jet fan here, Kev Jet is not here. So we got a Jet fan, and we're missing a Jet. Yeah, you see it?
When you're a jet, and whatever the song goes.
Whatever that goes. I don't know that one.
Romeo and Juliet in the hood.
Exactly.
I'm
Latino and you are white.
We don't really get along, but hey, whatever. We're in love.
Right. And Drew is here, of course. Johnny Five is in the building. My mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. This episode is brought to you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's get into the episode, man, because I have a new game. And this game is called...
I'm so excited.
Numero Uno. All right? Now...
You don't have to name a game after me.
Yeah, of course. I had to. When I think of the game, when I'm like, who's number one in my life?
I'm bullshit.
Eddie, of course. So this game is inspired by Eddie, number one, because there can only be one. Now, in this game, it is a trivia game, sports trivia game, and it's an elimination game. Kinda, there's hints of a classic game that we all know and play. We've actually played it on the pod, Uno. We played it once before. I think John won that episode when we played Uno.
Of course he did.
But this game, number one, has hints of that, but we added sports trivia to it. All right. So the game is going to go like this. Each player will start with 30 points. As you answer questions incorrectly, points are deducted. The last person alive is the winner.
Okay.
Simple as that. Simple. But we do have some Uno style activities taking place in the game. So,
wild cards, if you will.
So we got we got the numbers from 1 to 9, because based on what number you hit is how much will be subtracted from your score if you get it wrong. So we'll spin the wheel like I always do. You answer the question, you get it right, Points stay the same. You get it wrong, points subtracted. All right. Then we got the draw two. Draw two is kind of like a draw two, except you get it right, you pick who has to draw two, meaning minus 2 points from somebody's score. To draw four, same thing. You get it right, draw. You pick who the 4 points, whoever points you decide. We will subtract 4 points from them. Skip again. You can skip the question, reverse, change the order. But the best of all of them in the game of Uno, usually the draw four wow is the best, but in my game, the wow is the best. And here is why. Because with the wild card question is a lot harder than the regular questions. But if you get it right, you have the option. So the numbers go from 1 to 9. So you can add 9 to your score to boost what you already have to keep yourself in the game longer. Or you can subtract 9. Now, but with that 9, you can divvy up who gets what. So you can give John 5, you can give Drew 3, you can give yourself 1 point, add 1 to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of the wild card.
I get it.
So
I like it.
So there's only four wild card questions. So it won't, after the wilds have been played, they won't be played again. Only 4 wilds, only 4 draw twos, only 4 draw fours. Everything else will continue throughout the course of the game. Simple enough, right?
I get it.
Well, let's play.
Let's go.
The way it looks in my screen, Eddie, Drew, John. All right. So
first.
So if it reverses the order, then you might not be for long. All right. So we'll go to my handy dandy spinner wheel, like we always do. This is my Uno wheel, as you can see, Uno wheel. All right. So what I'll do first, I'll spin the wheel so you'll know what you're playing for. All right. So spinning the wheel, first up, we got a draw two. Draw two. So Ed, with this question, if you get it right, you decide who draw two, who you can draw 2 from. So you subtract 2 from whoever you want. All right.
So me and you could go negative right now.
Exactly. So y'all go down to 28.
Yeah,
You start at 30. The score starts at 30. Everyone has 30 points to start the game, and then we'll keep subtracting from there. All right. First question, Ed, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Now.
Yes.
In the movie Above the Rim, who left the game of basketball for killing his friend?
I don't remember his name.
Way too long since I've seen this movie. I don't have a skip card, so I can't skip this, obviously. If I get it wrong, I have to draw 2? Just give me the 2. I got 32.
No, you got 28.
No, you got 28, bro.
You got 28.
Isn't the goal to get to Uno?
No, the goal is to be the last person in the game.
No, you keep subtracting cards.
So we're subtracting cards.
Wow.
So
okay,
you have 28. So you are closer to be eliminated from the game. All right. So the answer is Shep. Shep was
Shepard.
Shepard was the guy who he killed his friend playing ball on the roof.
That's what's his name from the movie?
That's Leon. He played,
there we go.
Played David Ruffin.
Yeah, Mr. Ruffin himself.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I couldn't get his name. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I really couldn't get his name. I knew him.
So I'm sorry, Ed, you are at 28 now. John and Drew are currently still at 30. Drew, next question goes to you, and let's spin the wheel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is only -1. All right.
All right.
Now, the question is, what two wrestlers together forms the New Age Outlaws?
Oh, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
That's correct. Badass Billy Gunn and Road Dogg Jesse James. So you stay at 30. You're good. You're clear, Drew. So you saved yourself from the subtraction. All right, John. Question is on you. Let's spin the wheel. See how the game goes. John, you got to skip.
I don't got to skip.
So you can decide to skip the question. If you choose to answer this question and get it wrong, we're deducting 5 points from your score.
Damn.
But if you get it right, we'll add 5 points to your score. Make a decision. Make a decision.
I would skip the question.
Add 5 or subtract 5. It's up to you, John.
Did he hear the question before he decides?
Nope. Nope.
Damn.
I was gonna ask that, but I felt like that probably wouldn't be unfair.
Yeah, that one, because then you hear like, nah, skip. Nah, that's quiet.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. It gives me more of that.
Yeah, the element of risk. is off the
Exactly.
table.
It takes that away. What you gonna do, Jonathan? Skip, play, add 5 points.
You're pretty good at
Let's
winning
play
these.
this shit. Let's skip.
John goes skip.
It's early.
He a coward. So now the question goes to you, Ed.
This is the same question that John was going to answer?
Yes, it's the same question.
Oh, okay.
And again, you don't have an option though, because you didn't get the skip.
Yeah.
But
oh, so I just get the question? I don't even get a card? Oh,
but
that's some bullshit. So either way, I lose 5 points.
But if you get it right,
you get 5 points.
I'll give you 5. I won't deduct if you get it wrong because it ain't.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was
but
like,
I will give you 5 if you get it right. All right. So the question is, what athlete fought Bruce Lee in the movie The Game of Death?
Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That is correct, Ed.
I should have took that fucking question.
And
oh
you
my
just
God.
added 5 points to your score, put you back at 32. You have the most points
I'm back,
in
baby.
the game right now. All right.
I'm back.
Drew is on you.
I should have took
What
that.
you gotta do.
Five.
All right. Question is, what actor had a career as a professional bodybuilder before becoming a Hollywood action star?
Oh, that's easy. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is
What
correct.
did you say?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold switched them niggas. But yes, you are correct. Drew still at 30. Drew hasn't been deducted any points, hasn't dropped any points. You're still
It doesn't.
Nope, you
it
don't get no
doesn't add
points.
to my points.
Nope. You don't get no points for the regular questions. I'm sorry. For the regular numbers, you don't get points. You just stay at where you at.
That's just whack.
So I'm at Ed's at 33 right now, right?
Ed's at 32. Yeah, 33. Yeah, 33, 30.
Damn,
30.
John, I was gonna let him stay at 32. And Dev made the mistake already.
All right, John.
Mm.
On you. Out of 5. All right. Jonathan, who holds the record for most dunks in NBA history?
Most dunks in NBA history?
Wow. That's one of the novelty questions.
I'm gonna go Karl Malone.
To make this game go faster, when y'all get it wrong, all you niggas got to answer, and I'm deducting from everybody. So just put it out there. Just so the game is faster. All right, so that's wrong, John. All right, so Ed. John,
it goes to me? No, shouldn't it go to Drew?
Nope, it's on you. I'm going based on my screen. It's on you, Ed.
Yeah, it went from me to you to Drew.
Drew just did the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, correct. I'm sorry, I thought John was second. I'm gonna guess this guy's had a long career. Been in the league for a really long time. I don't think you'd asking us an old school question. Known for being a famous dunker. I'm gonna put my whole arm in the rim. Vince Carter.
That's incorrect, Ed.
All right.
Okay, so Ed back at 28. Drew.
Will Chamberlain.
Damn, you went ancient, bro. No, it's not Will Chamberlain. All right, so you at 25. Ed is still leading with 28, 25, 25. The correct answer is Dwight Howard.
No, it's crazy. What? I was going to say Dwight. I was going to say Dwight, but I was like.
He got the most dunks.
No, he does. He's up there. Dwight Howard is up there, but I went with the person with the more points. I want Carl. That's one of my gut.
All right, good question. I like that.
Now it's on Ed because it's your question Ed. So it's on you.
Yep.
All right. Spinning the wheel.
A 9?
9, yes.
Okay.
So you don't get it right, we're deducting 9.
Yikes.
Okay. Next question is fairly easy.
I hope.
What movie did the quote "Show me the money" come from?
I mean, it is easy.
We use that.
Can't think of it right now. Just everyone, give me a second. Jerry Maguire. Fucking Christ.
Jeremy Maguire.
Why am I getting all the movie
Show
questions?
me the money.
I got them all in order. I'm just calling them as they come. All right.
I mean, I'm not complaining as a guy who enjoys films. Make sure you catch Drew's The Good, the Bad, and the Bingeable coming soon to the Culture Capsule Network.
One day. All right. Drew, it's on you.
Yes.
You have to. Get a 1. All right, Drew. I'm sure you won't get this right, but at least it's not for a lot of points. What Asian baseball player holds the record for most hits?
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh my God!
Just went for the most recent nigga in the world. Wrong.
What?
All right.
I'll watch it.
John, there's only 2 guesses. And
there's only one guess. Come on.
No, there's only 2, John. You know the second one. Come on.
Oh, you talk in terms of that, but
just say it. Just say the second. Don't say the first.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro Suzuki is the right answer.
That was the guy right there.
Drew, next time just take it nice and slow, dude. Don't rush into your answer.
Now, Drew started that, right? So it's on John now. All right.
I started the question. Oh yeah, Drew did.
No,
Yeah, sorry.
Drew started.
Apologize. Yeah.
So this is a fairly easy question too. Just looking at my list, and John has a draw 2. So John, with the draw 2, you get it right.
Wait, don't I get to pass out the 9s?
What?
Don't I? I answered the question right. Don't I get to pass out 9?
It was a regular card. It wasn't a wild.
Wild.
The wild pass out the 9. Draw 2.
Regular cards is regular.
It's just regular. Yep. It's just
if we get it wrong, we lose all the points.
Right. Correct. Only the wild is the 9 that you can either give to yourself or subtract from others. All right, John. Draw 2. You pick who you draw 2 from. All right. The question is, what pro wrestler catchphrase is "I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be"?
Wow.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
That is correct. Now, John, since you got it right, you can make one of your co-contestants, I guess, draw 2 or subtract 2. Who you going with?
Where's that point total right now?
Okay, so you at 25, Drew at 24, Ed at 28.
Let's bring Ed down a notch.
Damn, John.
So
All right,
Ed
that's how we're gonna
is
play.
down to
You
26.
still winning though. I was gonna
Ed is
split it,
still
but
in the league.
I want to be a little closer to Ed.
No, you can't split the draws. You can only split the wilds.
Oh.
You only split the wilds.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So Ed with 26, John with 25, Drew with 24, and Ed, the question is on you now.
Another movie question.
It's not a movie question, but so let me get to it. All right. Eight.
Okay.
All right. Before changing to Fight Night, what was the original name of EA Sports boxing game?
That was. Wait a second.
I know this.
Did you do that for real? You could have. No, because that was a silly game. But did
no.
EA develop
I know
it?
what game you're talking about. It's not that game now.
I know. It was a silly
That was
game.
a fun game though.
Yeah, what Ed talking about was a great game.
Yeah. I'll say what I'm talking about. I was ready to rumble, but I know that's not the answer.
I knew you were talking about that game. That was
Yeah,
fun.
let's get ready to.
Nah, that used to be that shit.
Before it was Fight Night.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
John, do you know the answer?
I'm not gonna hold you. I think I have an answer, but I don't think I know it.
Okay.
Everybody will be
but I don't know if I
subtracting
know it.
8.
I don't know if it's the right one.
EA. I'm trying to think of what EA developed.
I'm gonna take a guess with my answer. I think I'm wrong.
No, I think I'm wrong with my answer. I don't think I have it.
This is for -8.
This would be -8 for me.
For everyone that gets it wrong.
How the hell am I trapped on Ed's question?
Yeah.
Give me my own question.
You gotta save yourself.
Man.
Looking bad, we're all about to lose points.
Fight
It's
Night.
like-
I'm
it's
trying
like
to think
I-
of the game, man. I
Ed
see
gets-
it. I see
If
the
Ed gets
cover.
it wrong, I should get a new question.
You understand that, Drew, because it's worth 8 points.
Fuck.
It's right anyway. I should get a new question if Ed's wrong.
I don't see any of us getting this question right.
Nah, I don't see any of us getting it right.
Hey, give me an answer, brother.
Oh! Knockout.
Knockout.
There's more? There's more. Okay.
Also, I was partially right. I definitely had that in my
Definitely had that. But this
Knockout.
knockout what?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let him get
Hold
there.
on. I'm getting
Let him
there. I see the cover again now. Now I see it.
Get there.
I only bought that game during Fight Night.
Shut up. That's the fire ass movie.
Great
Underrated movie.
Like, great, very entertaining
Underrated movie. Me and Alyssa watch that at least 2-3 times a night
Yo,
or a month.
weekly. Me and Sabrina watch that shit
Oh yeah,
at least once
just
a
go
week.
with it, dude. Just go with it.
Yeah. Look at us married men just watching all of the family entertainment.
Oh my
And
god.
the answer, man. I'm not giving half points.
Fucking.
Knockout.
20 seconds.
Knockout. Knockout what? Knockout what?
Fuck, I'm out. I can't. I'm gonna be so mad when you say it.
You got 10 seconds.
Knockout boxing. Fuck it. I don't care.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Drew is on you.
Knockout.
20 seconds.
Knockout.
I'm about to look this up. I can look it up, right?
Yeah, you out of it already.
All right.
Knockout what? It don't make sense. Knockout.
It does make sense. It's boxing.
Yeah, I know, but something after knockout.
Oh my fucking God. God damn it.
Time up. Drew, give me an answer.
Knockout. Shit, that don't make sense.
None of y'all gonna get it, so I don't really care.
Shit.
We're all gonna be at the same point, so I don't care.
Nah, I'm out because it doesn't make sense what I'm saying. Knockout. Knockout what? All right.
Okay.
I'm done.
You're done.
John?
Yeah. Oh man.
I would thought the whole thing would be
20
knockout.
seconds. 20 seconds.
Knockout. EA Sports knockout. EA Sports knockout round 1.
Wrong. The game was called Knockout Kings. Knockout
Kings, guys.
Kings.
And do you know who was on the fucking cover of Knockout Kings?
The greatest.
Oscar De La motherfucking Hoya.
Yep.
God
Knockout
damn
Kings.
it.
Before it became Fight Night, EA Sports game, boxing game was called Knockout Kings. All right, so the score is currently Ed still with the most points, 18. John with 17. Drew with 16. All right, Drew, the question is on you.
All right.
Let's see what the wheel says first. All right.
What was the number again?
6.
6.
Okay. What movie starred Woody Harrelson as a basketball street hustler?
Come on, man.
That is easy. White man can't jump, bro.
All right. White man can't jump is the
Hold up.
answer. Next question. Sorry, John. Kind of hard. All right. Let's see what the wheel has for us. We have a 7, John. We have a 7. John, your question is, who was the original winner of WWE's Tough Enough?
Oh. Ballhead. Maven.
Correct, John.
Damn,
Maven.
John.
Maven is the correct answer.
Wow.
Good job, John. Good job. Okay. It's on you. I ain't think y'all would get that one. Maven was so corny.
Yeah, he was.
His most memorable moment, he eliminated the Undertaker in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Maven.
Like no personality, just a ball. He looked like a created character. Like when you start to make your character,
Yeah.
the original, like when you first start, before you start to add things, that's Maven. All right, so this is worth 5 points. Ed, how many Grand Slams do Derek Jeter have?
Woo-hoo, we all getting this on.
Sure, it's not a lot.
Definitely not a lot.
Where are the specialty cards, man?
I'm between 7 and 8.
I got my guess.
Is it a single digit or is it a double digit?
I'm not giving all that.
Come on, man. I'm gonna go with 7. My
7.
wife's birthday. Lucky number 7.
That is incorrect. Ed, you
Yeah,
are
I fucking
at
figured.
17. Drew.
Crazy question.
9.
That is incorrect as well.
John, I swear to God, if you guess 8 and get it right, I'm gonna go to Roosevelt Island. I'm gonna slap you.
All right, John.
I'm gonna say this number because I don't think you hit a lot. I'm gonna go with the number 4.
And that is incorrect as well. The
What's the
answer is 1.
Oh wow,
Only
really?
1. His entire career.
Wow.
Derek Jeter has.
Is that a fact?
I knew it was low.
That's a fact. Yes, I looked it up.
How many grand slams did Derek Jeter hit?
All right, who
One
question
grand
is
slam.
it?
Jesus.
All
Okay.
right, it's on Drew now.
How many points you want this long?
So 1. So Ed was 17, John, you got 16, Drew 15. All right, Skip.
All
Now,
right.
you can either take it, add 5, if you get it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So what you gonna do?
Remember this bit John in the ass when he did that. So Drew, play strategic.
Damn, but it's not strategic because I don't know the.
Yeah, it is because it could be an
question.
easy question. It could be a super easy question that you know the answer to, and then John's gonna get it right, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh man."
Yo, one thing, yo, look, not to help you, Drew, I would suggest you take it.
That's helping him. I mean, strategically, I just know that Drew gets answers wrong, so I'm trying to convince
But that's
him
what
to
I'm
get it right.
saying. So,
Yeah. But Drew, I mean, you shouldn't really be taking chances. That's really what it comes down to. You really want John to win another game because you do this, John's up +5. Now John's in the lead. So Drew, you're better off. You're better off taking one for the team.
I'm taking the chance, bro. I'm taking
Yeah.
the chance.
but do know you get it wrong, Drew. You will be subtracted 5.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna stay safe. Fuck it.
Drew,
No, you already made your
John's
decision.
gonna get the
He
answer
made your
right.
decision. No, he made his decision.
All right,
He
good.
made your decision. No, you
Yeah,
ain't skipping.
Damn,
You
you were
got it.
giving the game away to John. We always
Okay.
do this.
Drew. What movie starred the character Danny LaRusso?
Oh my God, Drew!
You see,
I swear to motherfucking Christ.
No, it's crazy. I was just.
I skipped it though.
I told you no. You getting it.
You're getting it.
How am I
Because
getting
you
it?
said you wanted it. Then you said you wanted it. Then after Ed said something, then you wanted to skip it. No, you getting this.
No, but you
No,
didn't
no,
even
no,
say
no.
nothing until I said
No,
skip though.
No, I did say something. I said you can't skip. You got to get this one. I said that.
It's funny. I was just rewatching that good old show on Netflix.
John, what show on Netflix? What's it called?
Wait, what's the question again?
What movie starred the character Danny LaRusso?
Hey, babe, do we have any earwax in the?
Danny DeRusso.
Hey, babe,
Danny
I think we need to
LaRusso.
sleep.
LaRusso.
My leg kind of hurts.
Oh, wax on Karate Kick. Wax on, wax off.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I helped him. You ever see what I? That's
Yeah, I
what
saw you. I saw it.
I helped him.
You did this?
Yeah, John did that.
Oh,
John
come on.
did
Why'd
that.
you do that?
I
Oh,
did
you
that.
did that, John?
I
Why?
did.
John did that.
See, but he didn't get my fucking subtle.
No, he didn't get. He would have never. He would have
Yeah,
never
he's
got.
so
it.
dumb. That would have been
He
so much
would've
funnier,
never
John.
got it.
Damn.
John literally gave him the wax on, wax off.
Yes.
Damn, John.
So,
Well, I got
congratulations,
5
Drew.
points.
Sorry,
right?
babe.
Either way.
Yeah, John would have got the 5, but yeah, Drew, you got the 5. So Drew is now in the lead with 20.
Drew, I never wanted Drew to be in the lead ever.
Eddie with 17. John with 16. John, the question goes to you next. Let's see.
Damn, what's another game from that?
Yeah, it was stupid, John. He would have never got it. I was just trying to make fun out of it.
Got 4. 4, John. 4.
Okay.
All right. In the movie Hardball, what song did the pitcher have to listen to in order to have a good game?
Oh, Big Papa.
That's correct, John. John.
No, he had the one scene where he had his hands up,
Yeah.
getting ready to pitch.
Yeah.
He had to listen to that Big Papa.
Okay. Ed, it's on you. Three is up for grabs.
Knockout
Ed,
Kings.
back to boxing. What fictional boxing game features the main character, Afro Thunder?
I said it earlier.
That's the next question on my list.
Really?
Yes.
I got Kings 2000. Oh no, sorry. Ready? Let's get ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble is the correct answer.
That makes me feel so good that I didn't lose any points. Whew.
All right, Drew.
Third.
On you.
Fucking not.
9. 9 is the number.
Oh damn, Drew.
Drew.
Better not. Better not, Drew.
No. Drew.
What?
What MLB player holds the record for most MVPs?
Holy fuck.
I don't know.
What was the number on this one?
This is 9.
Holy fuck.
I
I
mean,
got my guess though.
MVPs?
I got my guess.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but
I want to say it's an old nigga. It's an old.
It could be, bro.
I got.
I want to say it's an old dude.
Ain't no woman like a one I got.
So no old nigga, man.
Hit me on
Oh, it's cliche. Babe Ruth?
Very cliche. Very cliche.
correct though.
And it's
or
wrong, though.
correct.
It's wrong.
No.
It's wrong. So Drew, you are currently at 11. John, it's on you.
I'm gonna go Barry Bonds.
That was my fucking guess. I
Bing,
swear to
bing,
God.
bing, and the answer is correct,
Oh my
John.
God.
But Ed, look at the good thing. He saved you from being deducted. John saved you.
I was gonna guess Barry Bonds.
Yeah, but you don't, since John guessed it right, at least you don't have to be subtracted. Only Drew is the only person that's been subtracted.
Oh. All right.
So,
well, I guess.
You say, if I got it wrong,
Right, John.
If I got it wrong, you've been asked out.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
If you didn't know the
thanks, John.
answer, right? If you didn't know the answer.
Me, you both had the same answer.
Yeah.
Luckily, y'all both would have had the
I remember
right
him winning
answer.
like how many did he have? Because I remember he won like 3 or 4, like as far as like me noticing.
No, yeah,
seven.
What?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 pre the Royd era, and then what a couple.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I remember the Royd era ones. I don't remember the pre.
Yeah, he had 7.
That's crazy.
See, man, put my man in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah, Barry Bonds. One of the greatest.
All right, next question goes to Johnny, right? Yeah, John. Yeah, all right.
Are you singing again?
Yeah.
So Drew has 11. John has 16. Ed has 17. Okay, this is for only 3. Only for 3. All right. John, what movie was loosely based on the life of former NFL player Michael Orr?
Oh, come the fuck on.
The Blind Side.
The Blind Side.
Run the dang ball.
Yes, that is correct. All right, Ed is on you.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This is for. Y'all ain't getting none of the fucking wild, bro.
That's just your stupid fucking
3.
machine.
It ain't going with the wilds. All right, this is for 3 as well. All right, Ed. What is the name of the WWE crew formed by Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose?
You talk about Seth freaking Rollins?
Yes, Seth freaking Rollins.
Roman Reigns and Dean
how's it go?
Ambrose.
Echo, Charlie. It's the fucking Shield.
Right, it is the Shield. That is correct. That is correct.
Echo, Bravo, Charlie, whatever the fuck. That's a bad. Yeah, when they used to like jump dudes, that shit was. I didn't really like them when they first popped, but I'm like, yo, I fucking like these dudes individually.
Wow. We got our first
wow.
And we're racing it on Drew. Oh, here we go.
And it's on Drew.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Now let me go to the wild questions. Okay.
They better be hard ones.
They are.
Okay, good.
Now, the wild, if you get it wrong, get out your nose, my brother. Get out your nose, my brother. If you get it wrong, that is -9. If you get it right, you have the option to do whatever you like with your 9. You can give yourself 9, or you can subtract 9 from the rest of the guys. It is up to you. Or you can give yourself 5 and have them subtracted by whatever. If you get it right, it's your 9 to do as you please. All right?
Okay, I got it.
All right, but these questions are a lot harder, and I see you getting this wrong. All right. In 2002, what receiver set the record for most receptions?
Oh, I think I got this. I hope I got this.
Now, again, don't let John steal it. Don't let Ed steal it.
I know.
You got 11 right now, my brother. Ed with 17, John with 16.
2.
Ooh, man.
Anyone remember who won the Super Bowl that year? Can I know that, or is that a hint?
What happened?
2002 Super
I don't
Bowl.
remember.
I'm trying to think who won that season.
Is the all-time? Wait, is it the all-time receptions record or for the season?
Set the record for most receptions.
All time.
Good.
All time.
For the year though.
In 2002, this person set the record for most receptions.
Oh damn.
I got this. My first answer was gonna be wrong. My second answer got it.
Huh.
Oh,
That's that. Ed had like kind of the right idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like who was good. I thought if it was the year, I was trying to think who was good that year.
set the record.
I got the answer, man.
You do?
I'm 99.9% sure this is the answer. My first answer would have been wrong. Good thing I asked that question. My first answer would have been wrong.
I want to say no, he's not. No, it's not him. Was he playing in 2002?
Now, since 2002, the record has changed.
Of course, I'm sure.
I'm gonna say if this player was playing though.
I'm gonna give you a hint, Drew. It was the single season reception, but you still won't get it, and I figured you would. That's why it's hard.
So that just threw me off.
I keep on coming back to his name, but
That just threw me off, man. Fuck.
I keep on coming back to his name.
It's one of these two. No, if it's for the season, it's one. If it's all time, it's the other.
It's for the season. It's for the season.
So yeah, I'm back to my original answer.
I want to say him, but that shit is too fucking easy.
3 Ninjas.
That's a good ass movie.
Oh, I love 3 Ninjas, man.
Rocky loves Emily.
Which one were you guys?
I liked Cole because green.
I always fuck with Rocky. Rocky was
Rocky was the older brother.
I'm wrong. Which one is the rebel? The middle one.
That's Cole. That's me.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Cole.
Coach.
Yeah,
yeah, Coach was my nigga.
Yeah.
It's Rocky, Cole, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom.
So yeah, it's been since then. Cooper Kupp and Michael Thomas has both surpassed this record, but in 2002 he set this record. So Drew, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds.
I just don't.
This is for 9 points, Drew.
I kind of know that.
You're gonna be down to 2 points, my guy.
Damn.
2 points, my guy.
T.O.?
Wrong. Great guess. John, what's the
I
answer?
get one. Marvin Harrison.
That is correct. Marvin
That was also my guess. Good for you, John.
That was my first guess. Then I didn't know if it was all time. Then my second guess is gonna be Jay White.
Well, you threw me off, and then I was trying to play it cool because I knew it was Marvin Harrison. And when Dev said it was all time, I was like, well, I don't know the answer to this. So then I immediately went to Randy because I was like, I know fucking Dev always has to throw a fucking Randy Moss fucking question in there.
Yeah, but
and then you said, no,
Jay,
it was the season, and I was like, oh, then it's definitely Marvin.
Because in 2002, wasn't that the Raiders Bucks Super Bowl?
I don't remember.
Yes, you were correct. The Bucks won that.
It was the Raiders
Right?
Bucks.
Actually,
Jerry Rice was on the Raiders, so that's why he said all time. I went to Jerry Rice.
So now listen.
Bucks Super Bowl went to.
No.
It can't be 2000. It can't
So
be
listen,
2002.
hold on.
The Bucks won the Super Bowl in 2004.
So we had
it was Patriots Rams.
So we had a very fun part of the episode, right? So John, you got it right. So you have 9 points to do with as you choose. So now Drew is currently at 2, you at 16, Ed is at 17.
John,
now you can either add the 9 to yourself. You can, subtract whatever you want.
Interesting. Put 8 on myself and take 1 from Drew.
So 8, you add 8 to yourself.
Keep my man Drew in the game, man.
So he keeping you in the game. So John is in the lead now.
Wait, how many? You gave Drew 2 points?
He subtracted 1.
No,
you gave him 1?
Or
Drew had 2 points.
I
only
have
had
1 point now.
So he subtracted 1 from Drew.
Oh wow, what a piece of shit.
Yeah,
that's a big move, John.
All right. So John is in the lead 24. Drew with 1. Ed with 17. John, the question is yours. All right. Spinning the wheel. Draw 4.
Ooh, draw 4.
All right. Now draw 4. You get it right. You pick one person to take that 4. Or you can give yourself the 4. But there's no splitting. All right. John, draw 4. Who was the first black QB to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, what's his name?
He played with the Redskins.
And his name has come up on this episode a few times. Y'all never seem to get it.
Fuck is his name?
Damn. Redskins history, I don't know.
It's something Kelly. I could be fucking it up. Fuck.
Johnny, get this question, bro.
I wish I could, man. I wish I could.
Eddie, guess this question, man.
So I just want to remember when I did a deep dive on questions. Remember when I had to run a trivia question game? I had to run a trivia show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, John, if I'm next, I know the answer.
I watched that episode too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So this was a question I would have posed to decap, but instead, I didn't.
Yep. And then after I watched the episode, I commented in the Don's group who the person was.
Did you really?
Yep.
Since I know the answer, can I look back?
I mean, in the OSA, no, don't be cheap.
I know the answer.
I mean, yeah, you can go back and look because you but don't go look because then these assholes gonna go and start.
Well,
looking.
they can't.
Wait
Listen.
till we.
Ed's next after me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's something Kelly. I know his last name is Kelly. His first name.
20 seconds, John.
Fuck it. Edge got it. I'm tapped out. I don't got it.
So, John, you give it up?
Yep.
All right. So, John, you're at 20. Ed, what's the right answer?
The only Kelly I know, John, is
the one he lost. That lost.
Jim Kelly.
Who lost?
Who lost, but the opposing quarterback was Doug Williams.
Doug Williams. That's correct. That is correct. Now, Ed, you have 4. John is at 20. Drew is at 1. You are at 17. You can either add or subtract 4.
I can add 4 to myself?
Yes, you can. Or you subtract 4 from somebody.
So I'm at 17?
Yes, you're currently at 17. John is at 20. Drew is at 1.
Okay, I would like to. Oh, I can't divvy it up?
You can't divvy it up.
Oh, damn, I wanted to be a dick. All right, well, I'll take the lead back. Give me the 4.
So Ed is at 21 with the lead. And the question is on you.
I was going to be a dick and take 3 games without take away from 1 from John.
Take 1 from Drew?
John. I mean,
right.
Drew is, that's like, he's dead already, dude. I'm not a vulture.
5. The question is on you, Ed.
Oh, it's on me. Okay, sorry.
Yes. Okay. The question is, who was the first NBA unanimous MVP?
I feel like it's a layup to be like.
Oh, it's definitely a layup.
First.
Oh, it's just layup. Yeah, it's a layup.
First.
It's a layup.
Ever. Like, I was all like back though.
First.
Yeah, they didn't really like black people back in the day. So I think most of these dudes is out. I feel like it'd be too easy to say MJ. I'm just thinking out here. I'm not committing to an answer.
Right.
I feel like it'd be too easy to say MJ.
This is not easy question, bro.
And like, I think maybe the nice like buffer in between them old heads, where that black man's dunking a basketball. That's not the fundamentals.
Right.
And,
what the hell
and
is
MJ
that?
Is a one Irving Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just commit to it, just because I think the timing of everything makes sense. I could be wrong. Again, not that well versed in basketball, but I'm willing to lose 5 points if I'm incorrect.
All right, and you are losing 5 points, but that is incorrect.
I got it.
Was the layup? Was it fucking MJ?
You are at 16. Curry, bro. So Drew, it's on you.
Steph Curry.
Yesterday.
Steph Curry. Yes, Steph Curry.
Oh damn! Really?
Answer. Yes.
The 73 win season was the first season.
Yeah.
Of unanimous MVP was ever named.
What? That was
right.
the second MVP, right?
Yeah, the second MVP. That was the second.
Yeah.
MVP.
So Drew, you are still in the game. So you say you live to fight another day.
You know what's funny, Ed? You know what's funny, Ed? LeBron was gonna be the first unanimous MVP.
Bro. Like,
but somebody gave Melo one first place.
I thought there was a bunch. I thought like it just continued. Like he's
because
again, it's a good phrase. Yeah. Also, yeah. I never like. I'm like, just tell me who the MVP is. I don't give a fuck how they became an MVP.
Right.
Like that one dickhead that like.
He's the only one.
No, I get it, but it's like that one dickhead that like didn't vote Derek Jeter in, like just to be that one guy to be like, no, I don't want it to be unanimous.
Right.
Like, all these guys that like do that shit. It's
yeah,
like,
they do that, but they be doing that shit.
Nerds, yeah.
They did it to LeBron.
I
They
get
gave
it.
Melo a first, only one first place vote. Now it's the only vote LeBron didn't get unanimous.
Yo, you know what though? To be honest, like I just made fun of that, and had I had the
like
option to vote, I would be that fucking guy every time.
You'd be that one guy, especially with Brian.
Yeah.
All right, so Drew, it's on you. You got a question right, and you get an opportunity. Continue to live on. Let's see how it goes. It's a 9. It's a 9.
Oh, shit, Drew, you get this wrong, you out, my guy.
Which NBA player has had the longest career, played the most seasons of all time? What NBA player?
The most seasons?
Ever.
Oh. Nigga that just retired. Fucking Vince Carter.
That's correct, Drew. Vince Carter. With
How many seasons did he play?
22
He played like motherfucking
22 seasons. He played
Oh, wow,
22.
He
Two
was-
decades.
All right, Drew, you're alive, right?
You're
Or does
alive,
he
yep.
stay with one?
He still won.
I'm
He
still
okay,
going
okay.
to one motherfucking point.
Oh yeah, you don't get points for the regular
Yeah.
cards. You just
Yep.
stay at your spot.
Yeah,
Damn.
stay at your spot. So he lived to play on. John, it's on you.
What's the score with them two?
Draw 4. Okay.
Me as
So-
the team somewhere.
No, John, you at 20. Ed is at 16.
Oh, huh.
Okay, so it's a draw 4. All
Sorry,
right, John.
put the game back on.
What am I draw 4 question? What the fuck is that?
All right.
Okay. The Washington Nationals were formerly known as what? Before they came to Washington Nationals.
Oh
John.
my God.
This is a draw 4. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear y'all. Hold on. Pause for a second.
We'll break for technical difficulties. It's giving John way too much time to fucking think about it. I know the answer.
We're back. John, Washington Nationals were formerly known as what team? Let's go.
Give me the Montreal Expos.
Fuck.
And that's correct, John. The Expos is the right answer. You have a draw 4.
He had too much time to think about it.
You take 4.
And I kind of got to quit. Before one name popped up, and I was like, nah, it had to be the Expos.
So, John, what are you going to do with your 4?
All right.
My
Almost
man
there.
My man Drew lives to play another game. Give him 4 points. Let me stack up.
So John is stacking up. John is at 24.
Bullshit.
All right. Ed, it's on you.
Uh-huh.
Eight.
Okay.
What QB has the most Pro Bowl selections?
Oh, damn. There's only 2 people I can think of.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it's Tom, but he doesn't play in a lot of them because he keeps going to a lot of Super Bowls. So like you don't really get to see him. So it's kind of like I feel like unanimously he always gets selected. Peyton could be right behind him. But I guess Tom's been in the league. Like I'm sure he was selected to the Pro Bowl last year, or years. I'm gonna go Tom Brady.
The correct answer is Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I just feel like you don't get to see him play in it because he's always in a fucking Super Bowl.
Right.
That cunt.
Right. Selections. Not to
Yeah.
play in the Pro Bowl, but the selection.
He probably played in like 3 of them shit. See, he probably got like 15 selections.
I ain't going to no fucking Hawaii. How many does he have? What's the total?
15. Behind
That's crazy.
Tony Gonzalez and Peyton Manning with 14.
Really?
Wow, so he just passed them.
No, you said Tony. Oh, Tony Gonzalez. Yeah. For some reason, when you said quarterbacks, I was like Tony.
Well, I'm
Romo?
just saying, yeah.
I was like Tony Romo.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez. I'm just saying in regards to
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's him. All right. Who question was that?
That was mine.
Right. So Drew,
Yep.
do we live on? Let's find out.
Drew holding on to that one.
Drew been holding on tight to that one, boy. Drew gets.
Oh my God.
What?
I look away for 2
Wild.
seconds. Oh no, that's a memory. Oh,
You have the wow.
Wow.
So, like we know how the wow works.
Yeah, I know. Hard ass question, but let's go.
Drew got 2 fucking wilds.
Or you gonna live on. Now with this 9, You get it right, you do as you please. You can give yourself 9 because I would suggest that at this point. But
You're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give myself 2 minus 2 from John.
right. But Drew gonna make y'all subtract, but y'all ain't nowhere near him and shit. But let's get to the wild question, Drew. All right. Drew, who holds the record for the longest time in a Royal Rumble?
Longest time in the world, thinking that. Longest time. Oh my God, I think I watched this Royal Rumble. Oh my God, I know this. Think.
I don't think anybody's gonna know this.
Nah, I swear I do. I watched this fucking Royal Rumble too, bro. I watched it.
I synced it.
Trying to think of
Damn it,
I know there's like those stories. I'm not trying to help you, Drew. I'm trying to mostly help out myself and like think out loud and just so there's not dead air. But like I'm trying, like I know that there's like guys that like, oh, like they got it in round 1 or like they're like the number 2 selection and made it all the way to the end
Sure,
or like
Michael,
whatever.
bro.
But like that doesn't necessarily mean that they've lasted the longest amount of time.
You're wrong, Drew, and you're out.
Who'd he say?
He said Shawn Michaels.
Well, technically, Drew's not out because Ed or me could be nice and give him a point to stay alive.
Okay, so at the moment he's out.
I don't. I think. Hey, guess what, John? I think we're all losing 9 points.
So unless you guys are gonna revive him,
Which I wouldn't.
you are out of the game, and you are, because of that, you have a -8. So let's see what these guys do for you. So John,
I would be pissed off if it was the second answer.
If you feel that lucky and feel that nice to give Drew your points, who has the longest stint in a Royal Rumble? John, it's on you.
I don't think nobody passed it. I'm gonna go Rey Mysterio Jr.
And that is the correct answer. Rey Mysterio.
Because that's the year he won the Royal Rumble for Eddie Guerrero. Because that's the year Eddie Guerrero passed, and then he won the Royal Rumble. That was the first Rumble after Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Is it he was a junior? I thought it was just Rey Mysterio. He was a junior?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio Jr., bro.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio Jr.
I literally did not know he was a junior.
Well,
okay. So that's besides the point. John, you have 9 points. Drew is already out the game. What do you want to do with your 9?
My man, Drew.
Oh my God, John! You're giving him all 9 points. You have to. No, he has to.
Yeah, I have to.
He has -8. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has 1 point again.
Oh my God, John, you are so dumb. You're so dumb.
So Drew, you still living on, bro. You on life support, like you in the ICU. But
John brought Drew back from the gulag.
So John, it's on you. John, it's on you. It's your
you saw Game of Thrones last night?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we can't talk about it.
I haven't seen it.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it on the good, the bad, and the bingeable.
Right, exactly. Cover it there. All right, John, for 2 points. It's on you. John, what movie follows a high school basketball team with characters such as Shorty, Spaceman, Busy Bee, and Drano?
This is so much easier. High school. I'm going with the obvious choice. I just don't remember character's name. Let me go Coach Carter.
No, you are wrong.
Damn.
All right, so subtracting 2 from John. John, you are at 22. Ed. High school basketball team.
Tell me the names again.
Shorty, Spaceman, Busy Bee, and Drano.
He said Coach Carter. That was my guess. Off rip. That was my initial guess. You do some
High School
dumb shit and
Dance?
give us like a Disney movie.
Nah,
Knowing you,
Disney movie.
see, I'm really, really good at like baiting shit. High school.
John is at 22. Ed is at 16. Drew, you are at 1. Drew, you need to get this right if Ed does it.
Yo, I swear to God, like, why do I get my own question if it gets this shit wrong? This shit is so wrong.
High school.
20 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Thinking of all the high school fucking basketball movies. Thinking of like Luck of the Irish. You said it wasn't a Disney movie though. Double
Luck of
Team.
the Irish. Isn't that with Damon Wayans and?
Nah, that's
no. Luck of the Irish is that.
That's when the guy was a leprechaun. That was
yeah.
Time is up, Ed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, you ever seen that movie, boy?
No.
It's a good ass movie.
Okay, Drew.
I'm confident no one else got it. So.
Yo, I'm complaining. I want my own question.
Drew.
Fuck this question.
Yeah, you are at 14. John at 22. Drew. 20 seconds on the clock.
I'll be right back.
And there's no revival once you dead here.
Yeah, fortunately, Drew.
Oh, give me the nicknames again.
Okay, I'll give you nicknames. They are Spaceman, Drano, Shorty, Busy Bee. 5 seconds.
Okay, I don't know.
2 on the 2. That's what makes it horrible.
Eliminated from the game. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
Si se puede. It's a volleyball movie.
Get live. It's time to represent. John, you don't know where that's from? Sunset Park. What time is it?
Okay.
Y'all don't know Sunset Park?
I ain't never seen it.
Oh,
I never
man.
seen it.
I gotta snatch black cards from you niggas now.
All right. Really? Well, I mean, to be fair, John and I, although there is obviously trace our roots, that's what we are, but we watch like baseball movies, you know what I mean? Because, you know,
John, if anybody,
we eat plátanos and rice and beans.
I really didn't expect Ed to get it.
Right, and yeah.
Or Drew, but John.
Talk to me about movies in Angels in the Outfield.
Started with Pedro Starr.
Pedro Starr had a little career run in the 90s.
He had fucking the bald head nigga who always plays in basketball and movies and shit.
What was the name of the movie?
Coach Carter.
He said Sunset Park.
He's the same character in every movie. He's the bald head guy, bald head actor. He plays in all the basketball movies. He was in Coach Carter as well. It also had Terrence Howard in it. It also
1996, cuz.
He had the I don't know that woman name, but she was in Matilda. She was.
Oh, you talking about Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard was Spaceman. It had Guy Torrey in it. It had a bunch of fucking people in it, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Had a fucking.
I'll check the movie out for you.
Oh,
guys.
ready for the synopsis? A white school teacher takes over a talented, undisciplined black high school basketball team and turns them into a winning team.
She was like the science teacher, but she needed more. She needed more hours.
Oh, it's Rhea Perlman. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Way to pick the Jewiest of. Maybe we should cut that.
That movie, man.
Sorry. Shout out Cheers. Shout out Matilda. Loved her in both those movies.
Man, go watch John. I'm disappointed in you, John.
Damn, you know, and her name in the movie was Phyllis. Yeah, this is.
To be honest, John, I'm disappointed in you because this one of those that I knew for sure that you would know.
Yeah, I did bad. It's all right. Win some, you lose some, man.
So Drew is out the game, unfortunately. John is at 22. Ed is at 14. Drew, it would have been your question, but since you out, it goes to John.
Like I wish why can't I have my own questions?
You had your own question. You didn't do good on those either.
No, Nigga, it was Ed's question.
Draw 4, John.
It was actually John's.
So by elimination, automatically, there's only one person you can make draw 4. All right. Okay. What NBA point guard holds the record, all-time record for most assists and steals?
Oh, John Stockton.
John Stockton is the right answer. And you are now at 10. Oh, John. Either are you snatching or you what you
take him down to 10. Take him down to 10.
Huh?
Take him down to 10.
What?
I said
take him down to 10.
He's taking me down. He's taking me down.
Okay, so Ed, you are down to 10. All right, Ed, the question is on you. Let's see what you got, and that is a 4. All right. Ed, what team did the kid pitcher Henry play for in the movie Rookie of the Year?
Say what now?
What team did the kid pitcher Henry?
Oh, the kid pitcher. Pitcher. Henry
played for in the movie Rookie of the Year.
That would be your hometown team, but not the team you root for, the Chicago Cubs.
That is correct, Ed. You are correct in that one. All right, John, it's on you. Ed,
hey, Lawrence Cager, touchdown. Nice. Yo, this fucking, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off track, but this the fourth string quarterback that the Jets have just fucking throws darts. I don't know how to say his name, but he's just too good. Too good. This
all 4, John.
Okay.
All right. What is the name of the baseball team that Homer plays for in The Simpsons?
I don't know that shit. Habibi's Donuts?
Bro. Subtracting 4 from you, John.
Shit.
18. And if you get it right, you can actually subtract 4 more from John. Do you know the answer?
The Springfield, what does he like to do? The Duff Beer Nuclear Plant, Springfield Nuclear Plant, Springfield, Springfield Duffmans. I don't fucking know.
Duffman.
Yeah, Duffman, yeah.
But you were right in the area of power plant. They would call the Springfield Isotopes, based out of the.
I forgot.
So that's subtracted 4 from both of you guys. Yeah, you are at 6. John.
Oh, wait, that subtracts 4 out of me?
Yes. You both got it wrong.
You gotta get this shit right to stay alive.
Rude.
So John is at 18, and you are
at 6. Hashtag all games rigged for John.
John is at 18, and you are at 6.
You be rigging these for John, man.
And the question is for 6 points.
Okay.
So Ed, final question, man.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, I'm not gonna give you that one. Who was the first winner of UFC's Ultimate Fighter Season 1?
I feel like I should know this. I feel like he's still kind of relevant. Not as a fighter though, right? Might be a stand-up comedian.
Oh.
John, do you know the answer?
I have 2 guesses. I don't know if they're gonna be correct.
When you say stand-up comedian, I already know the answer.
Drew, why do you eat like you're in prison? Just so distracting.
The right answer.
You should know this, man.
I don't want to say it because I don't think he's right. I don't think I'm right. I don't think I'm right.
Every one of us, you should know the answer.
I feel like I'm baiting him and he's baiting me. Look at his face. Look at him. Look at him over there. He's scratching his neck. Look at all fucking like he knows that I know the answer, but he doesn't want me to say that I know the answer.
How the fuck does that even make? Okay, go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong because I know he was in the first season. I don't know if he won it. John, do you know the answer?
I have two guesses.
John, if I get it wrong, you know what? Brandon fucking Shaw, final answer.
You are wrong. He was there.
He was there?
But he's not the winner.
God damn it.
John, for our game, who is the winner?
I don't know who he is.
And the first season Ultimate Fighter, they actually used real, well, they all turned out to be UFC guys, but it was like a real UFC guy. Like, because remember, UFC had to come up, so I had to put like the guys together. Mm-hmm. So it could be one of three answers, I think, I'm assuming.
Now, John.
Don't give him.
Ed is only out if you get this right.
I said, if I get it wrong, Ed stays alive.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. Thank you.
You got to go out on a win. I can't let people go out on a lose. You got to go out on a win.
Thank you. I'm going to go Ken Shamrock.
Kim Shamrock.
Wasn't he a coach?
He was old as fuck.
Yeah, he was a coach.
I think, yeah, he might have been a coach.
I think I only saw the first season of The Ultimate Fighter.
When was the first season of Ultimate Fighter?
First winner was Forrest Griffin.
Oh, wow. I knew it was some type of UFC.
Damn.
When was the first season of Ultimate Fighter?
When was it?
Yeah, the first
season. The 2000s.
Yeah, man.
Nobody was getting that.
It was on what channel was that? Spike. It was on Spike.
Spike, yeah, Spike TV, which is now Paramount, which is now doesn't exist.
Forrest fucking Griffin.
Spike TV used to be lit though.
So distracted.
So John, you can't go out with that win. So Ed, you technically still in the game. John, it's on you.
Who the fuck is this guy? Felipe Franks? All right.
7. All right. John. What ECW turned WWE superstar based his character as a sibling of a 90s action superstar? I'll say it again.
Rob Van Dam.
Correct. Rob Van Dam. RVD. John is still in the game. It's on you. 8 points on the board. Ed, 8 points on the board. All right.
How many does John have?
Huh?
How many points does John have?
John has 18. You have 6.
Fucking 10.
This is for 8. What team did Quincy father play for in the movie Love and Basketball?
Oh, that is. I think that movie is time.
John, are you excited to have another win today?
Yeah, but I have to get the answer correct. I am 75% sure I got the answer.
You should know the answer, John. I swear to God, you should know.
I got my guess going. I'm 95% sure on my guess. So I remember the movie Love and Basketball and where it took place.
If John gets it wrong, I'm shocked.
I always look back and it's like the memorable sports movies that we all grew up with as kids. It's like rewatching as adults. It's like that's the type of movie. I haven't seen that shit since I was 15. I rewatched it when I was 15, but then I was it was really just to be oh hey girl, sports and love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then other than that,
I
There's
don't
no
watch
like
it 'cause
rewatchability in it. For
it's
me, at
Omar Epps
least.
was a
it's
real
really
fucked up
a
character.
toxic movie, so I really don't.
No, it's a
watch
great movie. It's a great movie, but
It's
like,
really
but
toxic.
every
It's
time you ask
toxic as shit.
like one of these questions, I'm like, God damn! Like,
Drew,
I
you
really
eat,
should have watched that movie
you eat
more.
Rita's ice cream. I mean, ice cup.
Yeah, it's icy. Mm-hmm.
Dorian got them same shits in the crib.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say I don't
Second.
fucking know, man. I'm assuming it was gonna be a big team.
Yo.
Where the movie took place
If
at?
John gets
I don't
his
remember
shot,
exactly
bro.
where the movie took place at, to be honest with you.
1 second. Time up, Ed. Give me an answer.
Washington Bullets.
Similar, same color. Same colors.
Try.
John.
You didn't even
Good.
try, my nigga.
Oh, I was gonna say the other team, but I guess I'll have
Oh,
that
shit.
team.
Oh, shit.
Then we get the Clippers.
Clippers for the win. John is our winner.
I try to give you a hint. I threw up the LA symbol when you were.
I wasn't paying attention. I was in my own head. I knew it was over the second it was.
Wait.
It was 11
Wait. It's the Clippers?
Quincy's father played for the Clippers. Quincy played for the Lakers and got hurt.
I was okay.
Yeah,
Quincy's
he was talking about the Pops.
Right. Quincy's father, because remember, he had beef with the Pops, and he originally wanted to play for the Clippers, but because he was cheating on the mama, he wanted to find his own lane. He went to the Clippers. Lakers got hurt, tried to do the dunk, fell wrong, tore his ACL.
Yeah, I remember that.
Became a house husband and shit.
That movie is
toxic as fuck.
bro.
Movie was toxic as fuck. I don't even watch it now. How toxic it was. That was a bad relationship. Looking back on that shit as an adult, that was a horrible relationship. All they did was play fucking games. But John, you are the winner of number one, because John is number one, man. He's the number one when it comes to these games. Let's get into the open run. Kick it off with some UFC. Ed, you want to talk UFC? We had a big loss. And
Right, Usman, man. Usman fucking, he was dominating the fight. From what I heard, unfortunately, some of you may know it's a very difficult time for me and my family this week.
Right.
I did not watch the fight, but I did catch the highlights. But yeah, supposedly Usman was controlling the fight all the way up until the fifth.
Yeah.
Literally within the last couple of seconds as well. Sorry, hold on. It was a swift kick to the temple of the champ. We lost one. The Africans were killing it, man. With Ngannou and Usman, and everybody knows my love for Adesanya. It was tough to see, and if we could just put in that clip.
Yeah.
You joke around, say I love listening to Rogan. I only listen if a comedian I know is on it, honestly, and I want to listen. Rogan is the GOAT of reactions. There's nothing better than his whoa. So just get his big whoa in. Obviously, everyone was shocked. I unfortunately did not even see it until probably the next morning when I was taking my morning shit. And even I, on the shitter, did the Joe Rogan. Whoa, holy shit.
What did you grab?
The sink and the wall. That's kind of how I'm positioned in my bathroom.
The fight before that was the two females that was fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that fight. Shorty got elbowed, and that's how the fight ended. She had in a chokehold. Girl broke out the chokehold.
So
the
good.
girl that broke out the chokehold and then have her defense up. So the girl that had the chokehold just got on top and just went elbow crazy. They called the fight. I seen that, and I passed out.
What was the fight with the blood? The nigga was swimming in the blood.
Oh, right. Yes, I did send you guys that clip. He ended up losing that fight, but total alpha move, big time primal guy. Just trying to buy some time here.
Both of them was busted open. He just swimming and putting his face in.
Yeah, unfortunately he did. Like I said, unfortunately he did lose the fight. But let's just make sure the sound is off here. It was Rockhold versus Costa. Costa ended up winning by decision, I believe.
Well, Costa was the champion, though, right?
Yeah, but Rockhold in a full body control over the top is just rubbing the blood that was off of his face onto him like a real fucking psychopath. And honestly, those are the fighters that you want to see. Those are the guys that you want like in your corner, like just those maniacs that like punch themselves in the fucking face before you like fight with them. And you're like, oh, I ain't fucking with this dude. Like, you know, you don't want to fight him. You do want him on your side, though. You know what I mean? And I know it did go to decision, but as far as moxie, as far as
no, he did not.
Dominance, I'm giving it to Rockhold.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. Of course, there's going to be a rematch for Usman.
Usman, yeah, of course, yeah.
But of course, again, he will win because. From watching the highlights, he dominated the entire fight. He just got caught with one. And again, that's one of the beauties of that sport. Like anybody can win, and all it takes is one good hit, and the shit is over. So that's what we love about UFC. Yes, we love the technical part. We love the brawling. We love to see our favorite fighters win. But also, a big part of it is the element of surprise. Whereas you can be kicking my ass and I catch you with a backhand, or I catch you with an elbow and the shit is over. Or I get you in a submission and you've been whooping my ass, but I catch you
I can
and
make
the
you
shit
tap.
is over. Like, so
it's the same shit in boxing too.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, in boxing, yeah, it's true. It's true, but a lot of times it's like, for the most part, the top dogs are the top dogs, and generally they do dominate. In UFC, you can be the top dog and literally get put out like within matters of seconds. Like, and it's true in boxing, but it doesn't happen as much as it does in UFC because there's so many different fighting styles and fighting components in UFC. Whereas in boxing, you know, we're boxing. Where UFC, okay, you could be brawling, beat me up, and I'll be busted. But then I catch your arm and I put you in a fucking choke or something, and then it's over. Like, that's how quickly it can happen in UFC. Although it is possible in boxing, but there's one element, and that's boxing. Whereas because there's so many different elements in UFC, the element of surprise is very high, and it's fun to see when it does happen. So,
oh yeah, of course. I mean, that's why we tune in, right?
Yeah. So UFC. Usman, you'll shake this off, man. Congratulations to the new champ. But you don't have to put that belt up real soon because
let's put a little bit of respect on his name, though, just because you know, we're not the biggest UFC guys. You know, obviously we root for our guys, and that's basically it. But hold on, results. His name is Leon Edwards. I should have known that. Leon Edwards also increases his 30. So his record is now 20-3, and Usman's record is now 20-2. So this would be, you know, to take the lead again for the rematch. It would be Usman to get 21. Well, both of them to chase the 21, and Usman to make things even.
Right.
So yeah.
And he did the Conor McGregor walking shit. Conor shouting him out. A big win and shit. So. Congratulations to Leon Edwards and shit. But again, he's going to definitely have to defend that belt very soon. What else is going on in sports, guys?
Well, I guess we can just cover baseball while, you know, we're talking off the sports that some of us are not that well versed in. I wouldn't say all of us, some of us. But Yankees have been on a terrible streak, while the Mets have been on a crazy hot streak. Yankees have now lost, well, you know, as of today, so today being the 22nd of August, they lost 6 out of their last 8 series. And then they were back for a second Wednesday night, incredible night, walk-off grand slam, Josh Donaldson after Chapman blew it. Donaldson saves us, walk-off grand slam, awesome day for us. And then immediately we were back to losing. But Subway Series started today. Yankees are still 8 games ahead in first place, while the Mets only have a 4-game lead against the Braves. But today, final score 4-2 Yankees were dual screening it over here. Well, I was dual screening it over here for a while.
I had the game on too.
Watching my Jets take on the Falcons. And this fucking kid is just too good. Honestly, Mike White's done. I don't know his name. I don't know how to say it, even when I do. But number 15 on the Jets. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He came from the CFL or the fan, whatever other leagues that go on. This kid is just trying to make a fucking roster spot, and every time he comes in the game, he's a lightning rod. We're down 16-10 right now, and he's probably going to win us this game again, like he did last week. But either way, Yankees Mets, good stuff. Yankees have not been playing well. Ultimately, though, there's a lot of Met fans with a lot of optimism. I do want to remind them of 2015. I do want to remind them that they root for a team in New York, and New York has fucking shit the bed every time since 2011. Was the last time New York won a championship. We don't want to count the NYCFC, but it's probably going to be Dodgers Astros when it's all said and done, and the Astros will probably win another one. So not looking forward to that.
That's crazy. All right, I want to talk a little WNBA. WNBA playoffs is underway. Chicago Sky is looking like they're gearing up to repeat. But unfortunately, Phoenix Mercury has been eliminated. As we know, that is Brittany Griner. I said Brittany Murphy. I said Brittany Griffin.
Dead. Brittany Griffin. I don't know who that is.
I don't even know who Brittany Griffin is.
Yeah, Brittany Murphy's dead.
Murphy. R.I.P. to Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, R.I.P.
That was Brittany. I'm just fucking up. Brittany Griner's team, and again, her presence is noticeable, or her lack of presence being there is noticeable in the way that they run they offense and defense. Also, Diana Taurasi being out with an injury as well. They went down. Phoenix Storm is still in the game. As we know, this is Sue Bird's last season. They are tied in their series to see if they'll go on to the next round. Chicago swept whoever the hell they played. And the Las Vegas Aces, who seem to be their biggest competition, the former team of my girl.
Miss Cambridge.
So Miss Cambridge, her former team, but Asia Wilson is the captain of that team, and they're cooking. So right now it's looking like it's gonna be a Chicago versus Vegas WNBA championship. But I've been popping in and out and watching. So good series, good playoffs so far. They very short. So the first round is 3 games, best of 3. So real straight to the point and shit. And every other round is best of 5. So quick playoffs. I like it. I want it to be one and done. I want the NBA to be one and done. But speaking,
why you want one and done, bro?
Tournament style. I told you, tournament style. But speaking of NBA, you guys' guy, Drew, John, Lebanon James.
Not 97, Lebanon James.
Signed a 2-year extension for $97 million.
Point one.
So, the good thing is they do have him, AD, and Russ tied up for the next couple of years. The bad thing is they have nobody else. And
what do you mean?
We signed a couple of players.
Lakers, listen.
They have 4 players.
Lakers are the Lakers.
That's in contract. Everybody else is not in contract. And now they only have a salary cap available of $20 million. So the biggest question with them is how do y'all create?
Damn, it just got robbed.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Wait,
I like him too.
Under contract, AD under contract, Bron under contract, $20 million left in the salary, and y'all got to put pieces around these guys.
I have a question. Does the salary cap even fucking matter? Like is it like the NFL and like the MLB where it's just like, oh yeah, we released this fucking random fucking nobody, and now we just freed up fucking $37 million.
I mean,
No,
it's a
see,
soft cap. You can pay the luxury
it is
tax.
that way, but in the NBA, you don't have as many players to play that game.
Right.
And because of the contracts, because of one player can take so much of the salary, like Russell Westbrook. That's why everybody is saying with LeBron and AD.
He doesn't like when you say that.
Huh?
He doesn't like when you say that.
No, he doesn't like. Nobody likes when you bring up Russell Westbrook, but
He doesn't like when you say that. He has kids, guys.
But unfortunately, having those three guys under contract doesn't allow them to do much. So, John, how do the Lakers build a championship level team with having those three guys, the only guys under contract? Everybody else is possibly on free agency, and they only got $20 million to work with in regards to free agency.
Well, let's say
unless they do a 1-year deals, a bunch of 1 year.
Yeah, as I'm saying, you get the 1 year, you get the 1 year deals to fill out the roster. They signed Thomas Bryant, signed Lonnie Walker, they signed like 2 other players.
Sounds like a whole bunch of nobodies.
It sounds like
niggas that ain't gonna win them nothing.
They signed those guys to some 1 year deals.
Okay, I'm ready to say it.
Roster's full, but I guess they could trade one of the players that's already on contract to try to get other players.
I'm ready to say it, John.
But
I don't think you're gonna like it. And I think I've already said this like 100 times. Lakers not winning with LeBron. Period. End of story. They won that little Mickey Mouse shit. Some people want to count it. The rest of the world doesn't. The only people that count it was LeBron. I guarantee you, if like Milwaukee won it, if Giannis won it, everybody would fucking dunk on it and be like, it's a Mickey Mouse bubble championship. That shit don't fucking count. But the fact that LeBron and the fucking Lakers won it, this high-powered guy with this high-powered team and this big market team, that's the only reason why people count it. I'm telling you. I'm ready to say
everybody dunks on it, even though
but I'm saying I feel like it would get dunked on more. Like I don't think anybody would think that LeBron has a 6th championship. Nobody would say, or a 5th, whatever the fuck, however many he has.
Ed is saying they would be like if any other team would have won, say Phoenix pulled it off, they would be like they only won because it was in the bubble.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, but they still count it for LeBron. But I'm saying, I think, John, and I think you need to like come to terms with it. And I know it sucks being a fan, like watching this. And you weren't happy when LeBron got here. Like let's call it what it is. Like you were not happy about this decision.
But I knew the young guys was gonna get packaged off.
Exactly.
I was a fan of the young players at
So Drew, are you ready to say LeBron James bad for NBA?
What? What?
I mean,
no, it's not.
Every time he goes to a team, he's a toxic guy. Yeah, okay, you might win one championship.
I think.
How is he a toxic guy every time he goes to one team? I'm not gonna
say it's Bron. I think the Russell Westbrook experiment
it was a dud.
Lasted 1 year. When he first came, I asked how would it work with him and Bron being so ball dominant. It doesn't work. He takes too much of the salary.
Everyone can put it on LeBron, which is not true. Like,
yeah, I'm not saying.
Is it not? But Drew, what you just said is like something that needs to be talked about a little bit more. Is that you just said everybody puts it on Bron? Doesn't Bron make sure that everyone puts it on him?
No.
When they win, here's the problem. When they win, it's because of Bron. When they're losing and the projects and the ideas and the experience don't work, then it's not his fault.
In Ed's defense is LeBron is the GM. So,
and the coach.
So the coach and everything. So a lot of shit that be happening, it be due to LeBron putting this shit together. He be wanting to play with his homies and put on his friends. So in the case of when shit don't go away, it's that nigga over here. It's their fault. But LeBron is playing a big part in these guys coming in. So if he's guilty of anything, he's guilty of putting these weak ass teams together. But at this point, he needs to be honest and say to everybody at Lakers Nation and the GM to say, okay, this rush shit didn't work. We were wrong. Let's get rid of him. Let's use some of this money to bring in valid and viable players.
Didn't work.
Right. Let's just call it what it was. It didn't work. Let's get some quality players, some quality vets, some quality role players here so we can make that last push. Because in these 2 years, that's all they got. 2 years.
But see what happens now. What happens is Laker media and Laker fans basically, Russ had a bad year last year, but the way the fans, the media was treating him, and borderline the Lakers, they destroyed any value he had.
Him, so Russ kind of shut down, but like Russ did not have a good hand in it anyway. He was playing.
No, what John said is they've done it to themselves because now they don't want him, but they actually played a part in his value going down.
Valuing him. So it's like, you know what I'm trying to say? Instead of like doing shit to stick up for him, or like he constantly hearing his name in trade rumors. Oh, they got to give up an extra first round pick to trade him off the team. As I said, they kind of devalued him. So it's like, oh, you want kind of
Russell's trade value wasn't up. I mean, I agree with you.
It wasn't as it may not have been super up, but it's at this point it's down. We can all agree that his trade value is down at this point.
No, it is. And like what like a lot of people like and again, it's nothing against them. Like I know I like to have a lot of fun and like, you know, make fun of guys that can do things that I can't do. But we all do this, right? Every journalist, whatever the fuck you want to call them, podcast or whatever, they all do it. And that's what sports is you criticize guys. Like I'm sure he's a decent fucking person. I'm sure he's a great father. You know, obviously I know he's probably but like don't be like a tough guy and then like complain about people calling you Westbrook. But the problem is that at this point now, he is known to not be a winner, known to be kind of a diva, known to be a ball hog. And now it's like with the injuries and the missed shots. And like now it's just like, okay, cool. So now you're a problem in the locker room. And now there's going to be way more media attention. So if I'm a potential team trading for him, even though I know the value could be like, oh yeah, like I'm upgrading my point guard position, or I'm upgrading my two, it's like, is that going to get me a championship at the end of the day? Or is it just going to bring in more media and, you know, Russell's just going to want to leave anyway, right? Because odds are, even with a no trade clause, you're going to go to a team that you don't want to go to because you're still going to feel slighted. At the end of the day, Russell Westbrook is a person. And like, he's going to feel like a piece of shit if he is plucked away and sent to a team that he might want to play for, because it's not guaranteed that he might want to play for. And he's not going to mesh with the guys in the locker room. And it sucks, right? Man. It sucks. He's at the tail end of his career too, and it's going to be a lot going on in his head. Think about it as a person, like from a person point of view, not like this multi-million-dollar fucking basketball player.
Yeah, I think the best thing for Russ is to go somewhere else because again, he won't be expected to win in most places. Is mainly be exciting, and I think Russ still has that in him when he's the lead, where he can just it's his ball, it's his team. They play his type of ball, and so he can do whatever the fuck he want, and fans will show up and watch Russ be entertaining because Russ is entertaining. But in LA, you have to fucking win.
Mm-hmm. But I will tell you though, if the Lakers do manage to trade Russell Westbrook, I don't think whatever team gets traded, so I don't think they plan on keeping him. They're probably going to try to buy him out. And there will be teams that will be waiting for him on the buyout market. You know, there'll be teams, oh, you got bought out? Yeah, come play for us.
Yeah, I don't think any team that's trying to make a real playoff push is going to go for us. I just don't think so because of his play style. There's very limited amount of teams that can use the way he plays ball.
I have an idea. We get the boys back together. Your boy James is in Philly, right? I know you're listening, right?
KD
trade Embiid to the Nets and some picks for KD, and then some like B-roll players to for Westbrook, and you run it back one more time with that original OKC team with the same kind of color scheme. We said this earlier, and you run it back in Philly, and you win another championship for Philly.
I think Russ and KD already burned that shit to the ground.
They needed. It looks like they were all three of them, except for KD, because he joined the super team over there in Golden State. all of them except for KD have been good, have been MVPs, have been MVP level candidates.
Right.
But they ain't never, got the big one.
Right.
Nah. I think this is what I say. Russell Westbrook and KD burned that bridge already. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying, but you suck it up.
once they separate,
you don't have to
once
love
they
each other to play with each other. We
they-
just work together. You know how many people I hate working with? I just work with them. Listen, but together, we're the number one store in Westchester.
You do your part, I do my part, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't gotta fuck with each other. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You do what you gotta do, and that's it. We gotta be friends. I mean, we do this podcast. I don't really,
Who you ain't
You know what I
friends
mean?
with, Ed?
You know what I'm saying? Kevin, that fucking pussy, ain't even fucking here, yo.
Yeah,
Exactly, Kevin. But also in the NBA news, speaking of LeBron James, him and his friend Dwayne Wade is currently working on the Redeem Team documentary. So
that
nice.
shit gonna be fire.
That'll be good. All right,
That's gonna be fire.
maybe don't.
So
Don't worry.
Ain't no better.
So,
You know what sucks? LeBron, see, he's tried so fucking hard, man. He tried so hard. He can't do a last dance because obviously ain't never gonna be a last dance for him. You know what I mean? He gonna try to do a last dance and that's just gonna fail. It's just gonna be horrible. It'll end in a fucking championship loss or a fucking first round knockout.
You got the 72 season.
He'd be like,
that's his documentary right
you
there.
remember when we did we were the Redeem Team,
It's
remember?
gonna be called Cleveland is for you. And that's
that's it.
You're gonna have that.
That's what he's gonna fucking hang his hat on. What a loser. I hate that guy.
The Redeem Team doc, as we know, that was Michael Redd, Kobe, Carlos Boozer, D. Will, Dwight, Kobe Mello.
Okay, thank you. I was like, you're disrespecting the reason why they won.
CP3, Bron,
J Kid,
D Wade. Yeah, it was solid. It was a great team. Great team.
Tyson Chandler was on that team, right?
Redeem joint.
Tyshawn Prince was on that team.
Do you think that LeBron counts that as a championship?
Bosh and Boozer was on that team, right? Bosh and Boozer.
Boss and Boozer were both on that team. Yep.
LeBron probably counts that.
I don't know. Dwight wasn't the only big.
Yeah, Boozer was on there, and
I think Tyson Chandler was on the
Bosh
2012
was on
team.
that.
Who?
I said I think Chandler was on the 2012 one.
Yeah, he wasn't on that. He wasn't on that team. Because I was just looking at a post about it the other day. And also in NBA, although it's electronic gaming, the new 2K23. When it comes to the franchises, you can start in different eras. So you can play your franchise in the 90s. You can play it.
Tyson Chandler was not in it.
They sold me on the Jordan rules. Yo, 2K sold me on the Jordan rules. I used to play that 2K11.
You should look up that.
Original Jordan
I just did. Do you want the whole roster? It was Boozer, Kid, James, Darren Williams, Michael Redd, Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Dwight Howard, Chris Bosh, Chris Paul, Tyshawn Prince, and the reason why they won, Carmelo Anthony.
Michael Redd was cooking for like 3 seasons and shit. Like Michael Redd was really like torching. A lot of people don't remember Michael Redd, but that nigga was cooking like at one point. He
became injured.
Yeah, he disappeared. Like he had like 2, 3 seasons, and
injuries took him out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Took Michael Redd.
Yeah, shit. I don't even remember what happened to Michael Redd, to be honest.
He tore his ACL, came back, and then tore his ACL again.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was an ACL. Then that shit just spiraled after that.
Yeah. Well, again, like I said, 2K23. When you start your franchise or whatever it's called, you can start in different eras. So you can start in the 60s, start in the 70s, and play during that time. The rules are played during that time. So if you play in the older times, there won't be no 3-point line. If you play in the 90s, it's a lot more tougher, stuff like that.
No, I'm saying, so basically, does the game advance as you won't say you do like 20 years? So now you go to the 80s?
Right. So it probably the game, but again, based on the era, I guess it would change as you develop in the game and shit. So I'm excited to play it. And then also this will bring, it's a simulation thing where you could put players. So we always talk about how players will be in certain eras. So if you put a Steph Curry in the 90s with the 90s rules, how would he, you can do that whole thing now. And shit.
Can they like update the commentary and be like,
so the
holy
commentary,
shit.
So the commentary, they have the commentators based on the era. So they have like Marv Albert to do the 90s and shit like that. So they like.
Yeah, do you think Marv Albert would be like, there's no fucking possible way that somebody can pull up from 18 feet away from the fucking halfway point of the court and drill a three? That should count as 17 points.
Right, exactly. So I don't know what the commentation is going to be, but we will see. I'm excited. I'm actually going to buy 2K this year just so I can see how that goes.
Well, you know what's the crazy part? Quick game.
Go ahead.
To add on to the 2K, then there's the special Legends edition where there's like $100 and something where you do get 12 free months of NBA League Pass.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. But since we brought up e-gaming, e-sports and stuff, so I've been watching some recent videos of the new Madden that's coming out, and shout out to the guys that are sub 25. I would say, I wouldn't even say 30. We're a bunch of old dudes on this podcast. We're way above 25. Way above 25. Unreal that we're way above 25. So if you don't play enough video games to care to buy the new console, unless you're John and you already have new consoles, I've been seeing tons of videos of the new Madden that's coming out. And I know Kev is really, really excited for it. And I guess this could transition us into football. I know Kev's really excited about it. But if you have the old consoles, I'm talking about the Xbox One, Xbox, what is it, 1X?
1S.
1S.
That's what I have.
That's the Xbox One S and a PlayStation 4, right? PS4, right? If you have those old gens, if you will, and you don't want to, I know a lot. I don't even know if it's hard to still get the new generations, the Xbox One S and the PlayStation 5. But Madden is significantly different, and I do warn this about you, Dev, who's considering buying the 2K version. It's significantly different on the newer consoles. We are at that threshold where games are starting to be way better on the newer consoles. Right. So they're basically, and again, it's smart. It's a smart thing to do. They're forcing you to upgrade your consoles because it's just not going to be the same game.
Right.
I know Madden is introducing that new precision passing and that new gang tackling for defense. So like where you could see, I don't know if you've seen clips. You could throw in some clips. I'll send you some. But like where it's like, you can actually put the pass where you want the receiver to catch it. And, if you're a defender, you can actually read the zone. On the older consoles, that's not going to be the case.
Right.
It'll basically be the same game we've had for the last 5 years.
Right.
Unless, of course, you have the newer console. And, of course, there is no cross platforming. So you can't play. Not only can you not play with, PS5 players, PC players, whatever it might be, you can also not even play with Xbox to Xbox players, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 players.
One question.
Yes.
How they're forcing you to upgrade, but they're not putting no damn systems out for you to buy?
Well, I'm sure you could buy it. We are grown-ass adults. I mean, I guess, like, here's the deal. We're grown-ass adults, and we, like, arguably, I think everybody in this room can honestly sit there and say, put your hand up, hey, I probably turn on my Xbox, my PlayStation, 2-3 times a month?
Once a week. Maybe once a week. Because I play
probably say once a week.
That's my prime.
Sure, but I'm saying we're all past our prime at this point. So it's like, to me, at least for me, like speaking on my end, it's like I don't turn it on enough to upgrade.
It's used more for streaming than anything.
Sure, but it's like,
I
agree.
In order for me to upgrade, like, let me. Like here's the initial investment I'm going to make, whether it's $500. I'm talking because you want the works, right? You don't want like some, you want the game bundle, you want the headset, you want the fucking the fancy controller, right? You know what I mean? You gotta spend sub $500.
Yeah,
I got two perfectly good systems here that I use when I use it. And that's it. Like I don't,
you can use your Xbox One controllers for the new Xbox, so you don't actually technically want to buy a new controller.
Hey, listen, man. I get that, but I want the new. Always.
No.
There's
They're
something
not
about getting a
releasing
new controller in your hand where you're like,
Ed,
you know what I mean? You can't get that with your old ones.
Okay. They're not
You can't.
releasing the new consoles. Ever since the first initial laws
Boy, this
launch,
is broke, Drew. You don't want to admit it. I'm sorry right now.
okay.
Xbox.
You pay that well above market
Series
price for that shit.
X.
Xbox Series S is $300. The S, the white one is $300.
Yeah, but
the X is $500.
I got an S. Xbox S. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the new Xbox.
It's
Series X.
It's Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. S is the one with the lower memory, and X is the one with the more memory.
That shit that looks like a big, remember, fucking computer modem.
Drew, if I wanted to buy this right now, I could for $299.
For the S, Xbox Series S.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, ready? I want to buy the new one, the bigger memory one, the 1 terabyte one. It's $500. That's the point that I'm trying to make, Drew. I'm not going to spend $500 on a console that I'm only going to use twice a week.
You're talking about the Xbox One S. I'm not talking about the Xbox One. I'm talking about the Xbox Series S.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox is better than
I have an Xbox One S. I don't have the Series S.
Right, correct.
Series,
but again, that's what I'm saying is that like
gen.
back to the point before we got derailed about like lack of consoles. There's plenty of consoles. It's just who's buying them now.
Yeah, and
like again, us sub 30.
It hasn't done enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get them shit. God forbid if my Xbox broke right now, ain't nothing that's gonna entice me really to go buy another one of this motherfucker.
Correct. But that's what I'm trying to say is that now we're getting to that threshold. And again, we're talking about just e-gaming specifically, not just the sports games that we like to play. But we're getting to that point now where if you still have a PS4, Xbox One S, or Xbox One,
right?
It is now time to maybe consider
right.
trading in your old consoles and getting in the new ones, because not only are the games significantly different, they're also now excluding features.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, look, the next big game I want to buy would probably be the Force Unleashed. If I have to miss out on things to get it, I might consider buying a new console.
Right. Well,
I'll tell you right now, I thought about buying the new Madden, and after I saw all of that come out, I am not going to buy the new Madden, because you're basically forcing me to get the new Xbox, and I don't want it.
Right. Well, if you try to trade your shit in, GameStop gonna give you $6 and
I recommend everyone trade it on eBay if you could.
Yeah.
I ain't trading nothing into GameStop.
But again, I said the OSA chat, that's the new one. The white with the black circle on it.
Yeah, but we're gonna get out of here, man. If there's anything else we need to cover in sports.
I'm talking about.
So what, Drew?
Probably this PlayStation is the one down.
So anything else we need to cover in sports? Deshaun Watson, 11 games, suspension.
Oh yeah.
We didn't touch about that.
We didn't touch that.
We didn't touch that shit.
Too short, just right, not enough.
Look, what I say is.
Yo, that.
I say. I know we have our jokes and whatnot about it. We may believe he did that shit, but in the eye of the law, he is technically innocent because he wasn't proven guilty of anything. So in the eyes of the law, he's technically innocent. You know how it goes. He's innocent until proven guilty. So therefore, I'm just saying.
Innocent until proven guilty until he had to pay all that money to fucking get away with it, right? I mean, let's call it what it is.
No,
and also, the NFL ain't shit. No, stop. Because we are not ESPN. We are not fucking Bleacher Report. This is the fucking OSA fucking podcast. We call it how it is. We call it how we see it, right? We don't give a fuck. You don't need to be fucking PC about jack shit. Listen, the NFL extended it. No, John. Stop. They extended it to for 11 weeks owing to make the craziest fucking revenge game
the way
against
they
the
set this
Houston.
shit up, though,
It was 11. It should have been.
Right.
What it should have been was the whole fucking year, and what I've been saying his whole fucking career.
How they
I
come
think
up
he's
with
fucking
11
done.
games though? How
But they came up with 11, so it could be. It could be, and also if you guys didn't realize this is the time where the NFL can actually flex a game. So you know how the NFL does that, right? In the beginning, right now, maybe that Texans Browns game is at 1:00, but you know what the NFL could do, because they don't give a fuck, because they want to make money, because that's all they care about at the end of the motherfucking day, even though it's king. And I celebrate it, even though I hate on the NFL, and I talk all this shit about the NFL, about all these fucking wrongdoings as they do, between the racism and the sexism and the allowing this to be a majority white coached owned league when the majority of the players are black or any person of color. Really, there's not a lot of Spanish guys in there, so I really can't.
Sexist, homophobic, like
all of it, all together, lump it all up. They can flex this fucking game to make it prime time football. They can move this to Sunday night football when it's probably two teams that aren't even fucking competing anymore. But
you think
listen, let's get the ratings. Look at those. You hear that? You hear that? That's ratings. That's ratings.
I guarantee that shit gonna be a Sunday night game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Browns.
Drew, please stop thinking and just be smart for once. That's exactly what they're gonna do. And if they're not, they're going to make it the game of the week, which is the 4:30 games, which that's why a lot of people get home.
I'll see that, the game of the week, game 4:30.
But it will be probably more than likely what me and Deb say Sunday night football.
Again, it ain't gonna be no game that's like, you know how you watching and shit, it'd be like, oh, this other game is playing, this is what's going on and shit. This shit is definitely gonna be.
This is gonna be spotlighted.
Spotlighted.
Everyone's gonna watch this game. Everyone.
I say game of the week.
And you know what Deshaun's gonna do? He's gonna throw for like 567 yards for like 8 touchdowns, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he's one of the greatest football players ever." So we don't even care anymore. Let's not talk about this anymore.
Watch this game be a dud, bro. Watch this game be a dud.
Drew.
Watch this game be a dud.
Drew
don't understand how this works.
He just doesn't get it.
Okay. Say you come back in magic.
Yeah, it'll be a blowout, but Deshaun's look. It's gonna be a dud because it's gonna be a blowout because Deshaun's gonna go crazy, which is going to be enough for people to forgive him and all this to blow over. The NFL is going to make their nut. Deshaun gets to leave this in his past, and then he gets to become the multi-million-dollar quarterback that he is.
Jersey sold out instantly.
Mm-hmm. Drew, you don't want to believe it, man. Drew. I've been telling. Listen, you've been sucking on that blue pill, stuck in the matrix your whole goddamn life, Drew, and you ain't never gonna wake up, Neo. You're not the chosen one.
Why'd you watch this shit be a dud? Watch your fucking game be a dud.
Keep believing it.
For the sake of you, Drew, I hope that's the way it is. But you got to be realistic. The NFL, they know what the fuck they doing. They are very smart. They are great businessmen and women.
Right, because the Browns is actually a decent team and the Houston Texans is actually ass. So you could probably say he's probably going to gang up on him that way because Houston
he's going to throw for like 400 yards.
Again, the NFL, they set it up that way so it can be that way.
So they can forget about what he did. They can be like, oh, Deshaun Watson, rapist. And then they go, oh, Deshaun Watson, rapist, also very, very good at football. So let's forgive him. Let's forget about it. Because I won my fucking parlay on it.
And sure enough, that's why I say once the motherfuckers start betting and them fantasy points go up, everybody is over. It's quiet.
Shout out to the guy that drafts Deshaun Watson.
I wonder who. Look, it's gonna be Kevin.
In our league,
Kev go draft.
I mean, well, he aligns with him politically. No,
but Kev is a nigga. He always every season he buys that player. Or he gets that player and sit him on the end.
Yeah, he'll stash him. Yeah, he'll always stash that player. Yeah. I will tell you who I will. I mean, speaking of fantasy, we could potentially have a fantasy thing. I could do it on the side. It's fine. But I wanted to do some fantasy stuff, but we don't have to. It's okay. It's all right. I get it. I see you flipping me off.
I forgot all about that shit.
It'd just be cool, because fantasy.
Yo, So
We got the OSA draft coming up.
so
That'll be
Ed,
fun.
you
But
collected from everybody for the fantasy football.
huh?
Did you
The only person that owes me is Decap and Steph. Of course, Steph is not gonna do it
Steph
for
ain't
probably
Steph
last
ain't gonna
minute.
even draft. You know,
Yeah.
Steph.
And
Decap
actually,
wants
I
to
got
check
a
on
I got
being
a
it?
text from our guy Steph, or sorry Decap, our sixth man. If I win, if Decap, this is a quote from Decap. If I win, don't send him the money. So
What?
I guess I
Huh?
have two teams in the league this year. No. I will send it to him. I don't care what he says. But Decap is trying to be Decap. You know, Decap and I have a special bond and a special relationship. He wants me to keep the money. It's not going to happen. I will send it to him to be fair and honest. Anyway, from
Hey, you know
Rapist
you
quarterback
never collected
to
my 20 though, right? I just
yeah, I got your
watched
money.
you do all the lists. I'm like, you didn't count
Wait,
for me.
Billy, you didn't send the money either, John?
No,
John, you better send that fucking money.
I'm gonna send it, but I just watched you like name all the names, but you never named me. I'm like, what? Like, who did you?
Okay. From the rapist quarterback to the greatest quarterback of all time. Rumors that UFC, we should have done this when we did UFC. UFC owner Dana White revealed that John Gruden said no to the Raiders getting Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. This was confirmed by Rob Gronkowski on a live stream on Saturday's UFC pre-fights.
Well, it's technically football, so you said it for
But
the
it's
right
still
stuff.
football. Yeah. So Tom Brady to the Raiders with John Gruden as the coach. We all know the issues that they had with John Gruden being the coach and the Henry Ruggs situation. Does Tom Brady have 7 rings if he goes to the Raiders?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you seen. Well, I'm saying you seen.
Well,
all
he's
the
in the division with, he's in
No,
the
I'm
division
saying,
with
but you
Baby
see how
Goat
the
now.
dominoes fell though. Like the Buccaneers won because Tom Brady went there. Then the whole fucking whoever was available
word.
went there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
how
Sure.
they roll.
it's the Tom Brady effect. And
Yeah.
So those same players that went to Tampa to play with Brady would have went to the Raiders to play with him.
Sure, but then he would have lost guys like Mike Evans, Goodwin,
They would've got a lot of shit, man.
JPP.
but he would have
These
had
are guys.
fucking,
These are crucial
he would have
guys.
Gronk and Darren Waller together.
That's what I'm. Well, they could have had that like Aaron Hernandez.
And I'm pretty sure AB would have pulled that shit he pulled up in the Raiders. Remember, AB was on the
Yeah,
Raiders.
he would have stayed. Yeah, he would have stayed.
He was there first.
Darren Waller and Gronk.
Yeah, it would have been
together.
Aaron Hernandez, Gronk again. Remember that? That was
That
pretty
shit would
cool.
have been nasty. It would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Except Darren Waller is fucking Darren Waller. Like, don't like Aaron Hernandez was that nigga, but his stint, he wasn't as great of a player as Darren Waller.
Correct.
In his career. I
Hold on.
don't think he ever got to that point because Gronk was there. And then everything happened. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was a great player. He had the potential. If he would have went anywhere else and played, he would have been a top guy. We know, like, he would have been a great tight end. He was a really good tight end, but everything that happened around him happened too fast for him to even become that great tight end. Gronk was there being Gronk. So Darren Waller would be Darren Waller, and Gronk would just probably eat up a bunch of touchdowns because Darren Waller would get all the fucking yards.
In 3 years, hold on, 3 years. Trying to pull it up. We had 1956 for 18 touchdowns. We'll just do like the simple shit.
Yeah.
For 175 receptions, right? That's Aaron Hernandez. And then, because Darren only started getting good now after his struggle with drugs in the past.
Right.
And let's just do this. Not with Baltimore. We'll be fair. We'll only do God damn. Okay, hold on. We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 14. Actually, that's less. And then yards. Okay, so Darren Waller would have the yards over Aaron Hernandez. Let's just look at the receptions.
But again, that's what I'm saying. Aaron Hernandez had Gronk to take a lot of that from him.
Yeah.
So therefore,
Right. True.
we didn't see him get to that point because Gronk was Gronk.
They was running like they had basically two star tight ends.
Right. So,
tight end form.
Right. If Gronk wasn't there, then you will see Aaron Hernandez get all those receiving yards and shit like that.
Or more touchdowns, so he would have been more featured.
Right. He would have been more featured, but we never got to that point. So having Darren Waller, who is Darren Waller, and Gronk, who would have been the touchdown guy, Waller would have been the reception guy and the receiving yard guy, the yak guy. That shit would have been crazy. They would have definitely got another.
Yeah, so Darren Waller definitely has receptions over. So I did like their prime, if you will.
Yeah.
The last 3 years. So the last 3 years for Darren Waller and Aaron Hernandez is only 3 years in the NFL. Aaron Hernandez will have 4 more touchdowns than him, but Darren Waller has almost over 1,000 yards more yards receiving, and almost if my math is right, almost 50-ish more catches than
because again, Darren Waller is the primary receiver for the Raiders.
He's the tight end you look out first. You don't look for the backup tight end.
Exactly.
You look for him.
So, them niggas, they would have definitely won. And then, like John said, all those players that went to Tampa would have went to Las Vegas.
Right. So now that raises another question for me when it comes to Tom Brady and the Tom Brady effect. Obviously, we all remember that story that came out that said, you're going to pick that motherfucker over me.
Yeah.
When Tom Brady said that, you're going to choose that motherfucker over me. We all thought it was the Dolphins when it recently came out that there was tampering with Sean Payton and Tom Brady. But now, was it Tua or was it Derek Carr? Who was that motherfucker?
Wasn't Derek Carr already there?
He was there already. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So like Tom Brady basically, like Tom Brady said before he made his decision to go to Tampa, he said I was committed to go to this one team.
Yeah.
But
and
they
then
chose
it was a
they
no.
already had.
They said no. They said we already got our guy.
Right.
So we all thought it was Tua.
Right. Yeah.
And now
it
might be Derek Carr. So who was that motherfucker?
Who was that motherfucker?
We're gonna find out. I guarantee you.
We don't know.
I guarantee you, 2 years from now, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, the Giants were gonna get him." You know, they go, "Oh, Daniel Jones, you're gonna choose Danny Dimes over me."
Once he retired, he go on his book press run. It's gonna be called Savin or some shit.
No, TB12. He already has it. Yeah.
Right, TB12. Savin ring, fuck you bitches, and then that book gonna sell out. He gonna say all that shit and probably say nothing at the same time. So,
right. Exactly.
But that's our episode, right?
I think so.
No, I'm about to sell you that 20.
He about to sell you that 20. And you can sell me 20 if you want to too, John. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you guys for listening to episode 17 of season 3. We had a great game. John is our winner, of course, again, like normal. I'm gonna make a game. It's gonna be called Don't Let Johnny Win. And it's the whole setup is gonna be y'all versus Johnny. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the game. So it's like, can you beat a 5th grader? It's gonna be, can you beat Johnny? And it's gonna be y'all against John. Cause John
let me recommend something to you, Dev. I'll text you outside of the group, but I have a good idea for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Check your phone.
Like the Stump. Remember Stump Schwani?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So
I got one for you.
So we gonna do that. Thank you guys for listening.
Check your phone. Make sure that 20 went through. I just sent.
I saw John. Thank you.
Like always, brought to you by Coaching Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Drew is in the building. John is in the building. Our host with the most 81 child is in the building. My mama called me Gavin. So you can call me Gavin. Make sure you listen, watch, rate. Listen to us everywhere but where?
Oh my God.
Tidal.
Tidal is the only place that you can't hear or see us. It's Tidal. But you can check us everywhere else. And like always, Ed.
The Jets are undefeated this preseason. We out.
Look, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself, then forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on thin ice. And my ice skate's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch. But I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight.